Hey, what's up, guys? Guys, what is today? Thursday? Holy shit, man. Time is going fast. Time is going fast, guys. I've been thinking about this whole Omega Gate, the Omega Gate for the past couple of days. I'm about to make a Tim Wright Explodes video. Completely explodes. I almost lost it. I almost lost it on when I was live earlier with the Lord. We were talking about the Omegas, and I think I spent a little bit too much time thinking about the whole brand and what they did with this release. And the more I think about it, the more disappointed. You know what? I even want that green Seamaster. That's right. I don't want it. I don't know why. I think I think I came around. I came around. I came to it and I came back and I realized, my God, I'm being scammed. I've been completely scammed. Let's see here. Got dark rose. The topic tonight is gold. Very good statement. Thank you, Dark Rose. Now, I'm not sure whether you guys know too much about Omega and what it means to be Omega. But there is Alpha. Alpha is like letter A of alphabet in Greek alphabet. And then there's Omega. That's the dead last letter in the alphabet. That's bad. They're the last. These are not kings of watch Swiss watch manufacturing. They're not wearing the crown. They're last. It's a very disappointing statement, and I think with these novelties releases, I think they literally they took that statement that they're last and figured, we'll just run with it. Why innovate? Just follow. And it's best when you follow and look at what everyone else is doing from the last position. It's the easiest place to copy other people from. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Geezer. David SW, David SW, David SW. Guys, remember, I would not be able to go to London next week if it wasn't for David SW. He's my exclusive sponsor, the man, the myth, the legend. We're going to check out what he's got in store for us. Holy fuck. Submariner 41 two-tone is now $25,000. That's insane. I don't think I would ever have thought that it would go that high. Kyle, welcome to the show. I know most hate it, but I love the date at 6 on the watch. The date at 6 is pretty cool because it looks very balanced. I get it. The date at 6 looks very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Joseph D, thank you so much for becoming a member and contributing to our little debate that I had a few minutes back. It's really nice to have you here. Join me for the continuation of that debate. And also, we got Mr. Perpetual, member for 13 months. Oh my God, the time is really flying. The green Seamaster will just be another Seamaster after a few months. Ooh, there's already so many Seamasters. Let's think about it. Like, they made so many. And, when they made this green one, the worst part about it is there was no reason for it. Like, I understand there's no reason for any of these watches, but like it's great to have some type of reason to do it. Like you're celebrating something. But Omega has made a green Seamaster just because green is hot right now. And that's the reason. There's no, like when they made a Snoopy Speedy, right? At least there was some type of justification for putting a Snoopy. They're not just putting a Snoopy on the dial for no reason. They're putting it because Snoopy like sponsored uh like it sponsored that lunar whatever. Like it was the safety, lunar safety. They used Snoopy's image to train the the cosmonauts in space. Like, anyways, and then Snoopy, there was a NASA give out Snoopy awards. So there's a connection there. There's a reason to do it. With the green one, no reason. Just because it's hot. Why make a green dial Speedmaster that looks like a John Mayer suspiciously? No reason. Just because we're just doing it because that's what's hot right now. Hey, Pocket.
Hey, hey,
Hey, man, how you doing, then?
not too bad.
I'm
I,
pissed. About to have a full on meltdown.
what you melting about?
Today I actually woke up really early. It's like the first time ever. I woke up at 9 o'clock. Right? I usually wake up like 1 or something. And I woke up at 9, and I've been thinking about this whole Omega release, and I think I've been thinking about it too much. Joseph D, $20 super chat. Thank you. Omega barely getting by the last 170 years or more. Hope they can figure this watch thing out. Man, man, yeah, like it always seems like Omega is on the brink of going going bankrupt. Like they had so many close calls, and man, this just seems like desperation. There's got to be something's going on, something deeper. Because man, this is bad news. Bears. Joseph Diaz, thank you so much for your generous contribution. This is going to come very handy in London.
So I see you're not a fan of the Swamp Master Professional.
The Swamp Master, the Deep State Master. Man, this is what everyone should wear in the deep state, right? In the
I say,
swamp, the swamp in the Washington.
I say the other day you said you were going to get on the list, or have you changed your mind?
I know, but then I realized. You know what I realized? I'll tell you in a second. Let me Green Shroom, welcome to the show. Omega good. Rolex good, Omega bad. Thank you. King King Harold, Mazel Tov, welcome to the show. Matt H, Badge Guitar, Roly Mania, got Steve Z, Lord, reminding everyone to upvote and support Tim Rice. Tim Wright, the best homage to the pontiff on the market right now. It's kind of true. There's a lot of truth to that. Stevie Z, good evening. My number one watch guy. Thank you. Ian, Scotch and soda. I need to find my scotch. I'm drinking just soda right now. Let's see here. Sam, Tim, I agree with you. Omega copied Rolex's ideas with these novelties. Yeah, these are not novelties. These are ripoffs, right? These are not new things. I've seen these things somewhere else. How is this novelty? It's very disappointing. David D, how many Submariner variants are there versus Seamaster? Yeah, there's actually not that many. There's only there's only like a two-tone variant and the white gold variant. Right? That's it. Right? There's just the green bezel one, and that's it. With the Seamaster, there's like hundreds. There's hundreds. Uh, time is money. Tim, will one of the new Omegas be your favorite? I think. Look, out of all the releases, the new what's it called? The new Speedmaster 57 in Burgundy. That's seems to be the most original one. That would be probably my favorite. This one right here. What do you think, Pocket?
I like the 57 because I like the broad arrow hand, but
Yeah.
no, I don't really like that. I don't like the crimson. That's kind of a weird color on steel for me.
Well, it's different, right? It's the most. That's the most unique design, right, out of the whole bunch. Like the green one, that's been done. The blue one, steel blue dial, that's been done to death. The classic one, the black with the aged loom, done to death. The burgundy one, purely original. So I kind of like it. I kind of like this one. And you know what? I kind of appreciate the heritage looking one because they did a sandwich dial.
Oh, I
So
like
it's
the
not,
sandwich style one. That's neat.
yeah, right? Oh, is it a little bit more expensive than the normal offering? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's an automatic. Oh, so they had it as an automatic in 41.5 millimeters, and now they had it in 40.5 millimeters as a manual wind.
Yep,
Okay.
they changed it so they could thin it down a little bit
Yeah.
and made it manual, which for me, I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of the manual wind or what?
Not on a chronograph. I mean, to me, I just see a tiny little crown that's hard to reach, and I don't want
Hmm.
to have to wind that every other day. So that just looks like a pain in the butt to me.
I like it. I think there's some, it's very romantic to have to
Yeah.
wind the watch
Well,
manually.
well, on a Panerai, I like it.
Yeah.
On a aviator style watch with a big onion crown, I like it just
Hmm.
because it's easy.
Oh,
But
it feels
but
so good.
when you're kind of on those little tiny guys, and and then I see those pushers in the way, I just see my thumbs getting jacked every 5 minutes.
No, 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 no. It's not too bad. I think you're a little bit exact. You're imagining that it's gonna be more difficult than it actually is in real life. No, I totally get it. I totally get it why you would say that. But I'll tell you this: it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I could see why you would say it. Okay. Let's see. Andy Bins, what's wrong with Omega going with green? They could have also done Tiffany blue, but they didn't. They didn't yet. Pocket. And I think if they already made the green one, they fucking should make a Tiffany blue. They should. Why not? I mean, if you're gonna make the green one, why not? Pocket. Why not?
Well,
I
see,
actually.
I differ with you a little bit on that. I don't think there's much new in the world of watches for a very, very, very long time. Just
Yeah.
doing a dial color here, whether it be red, blue, black, those are just all sort of the standard colors.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really think it's very original or very unoriginal. It's just a new color palette.
It's the timing. Original or not original? It's definitely not original because everyone is making the green one. So it's
Oh,
not original.
absolutely.
Okay, it's not original. What they're doing is not original. And not only did they copy one color, they copied like six,
Yeah. Now
six colors.
There's Skittles for the Aquaterra line. That was a blatant copy.
Oh, that's a straight up copy. The deep sea with the blue bezel and the white dial, that's a straight up copy of the Yachtmaster. Straight up copy. The the ultra deep with the black on the outside that's coming to blue, that's copy of James Cameron because it's exactly how the James Cameron is, except James Cameron goes horizontally. It's just too many coincidences. So yeah, there's nothing original there. But and also the worst timing, when these things are starting to go hot, that's when they decide to release these things. And I think this is going to backfire. A lot of people say they're hoping like, oh, these are gonna sell like hotcakes because that's what market wants. But I think they're not realizing that market. I think it's already too late. I think people already moved like the wave. This is like the end of the wave. People wanted it 2 years ago, and Omega, just like their slogan, they're last. They're last to cash in on the hype. Time to unwind. £1, 79 cents. Good evening, fellas. Peace in Ukraine. I hope. I hope so. I hope that it's going to de-escalate. I haven't watched the news today. Man, actually I spoke with one guy, and he has a daughter who sent him pictures of the shelter she's staying in because she is from some place in Ukraine. She's just like refugee now. It's it's bad. It is bad. Beautiful column wheel chronograph. Yeah, actually, this new one is actually now this is actually a true competitor to uh Daytona. I think. I think. Jubilee, welcome to the show. Let's see here. Javelin Tim, Omega Rolex is the new Pepsi Coke war. Who see? I think Omega, instead of making kind of rip-offs of Rolexes, they should make a GMT watch to compete against GMT Master 2. No,
Then
there's
they'd
not
really
that
be
many.
copying.
Hmm?
Then they'd really be copying.
No. They don't have to like copy the GMT Master 2 or the Pepsi. Like they don't have to make it blue and like they already have one, like white and black. Hey, Night Wrist Watchman, welcome to the show. No audio. Nope. Can't hear you. Let me show you something. See, they have a unique color combination for like a GMT Master, right? This one with the white and the black. That looks cool, right? But unfortunately, this it's Planet Oceans. They're too big for for most people.
Yeah,
If Omega can make something like this, but the size of a Seamaster 300, then they could have a completely new line going. Like remove the helium escape, maybe keep the case very similar, reduce the water resistance, and they got themselves a nice clean GMT watch. But they're not doing it. It's very disappointing. Dave, Tim, you made me miss my turn. Oh, watch you just while driving. Well, I'm just listening. Still missed. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. Andy, they will keep they will like hotcakes because you can't get I don't think so. And you know what? See, here's look. I told Lord. You know what I said, Pocket? Look, let me explain something. It's one thing, right? Let's say you want a Daytona, right? Let's say you want a Daytona, right? But you can't get it from Rolex. Okay? It's one thing to tell someone, you know, instead of Daytona, get a Speedmaster. What a great alternative. Now, while both of these chronographs, right, they have nothing to do with each other. Completely different design, completely different look. And even if the person later gets a Daytona, you know what? Both of these can stay in the collection, right? So it's like
True.
it's an alternative, but it can still, if you later get one, it's still different enough, right? But let's say now you want the John Mayer Daytona. It's a really specific Daytona. And you get the new Speedmaster. Let me just bring it up. The new Speedmaster. Let's see here. Where is it? In yellow gold with the green dial. Dude, then you're in a lot of trouble because this is not an alternative. This is not an alternative. This is not a substitute. It's not gonna replace it, and it will look fucking weird if you later get the John Mayer, the true watch that you really actually wanted, but settled on this one because it's too similar, and it's basically just a knockoff of the John Mayer. And dude, you're gonna be made fun of. I'll make fun of you. I'll make sure that because look, because like let's say someone came to me and they said, "Hey Tim, you know what? I really want John Mayer Daytona. What but I can't get it. What should I do?" Right? You know what I would say? Hey, listen, you know what? Let's go to Chrono 24, and what we can do, we can check this one out. Moonshine. Let me show you. Check out Omega Moonshine. Right? Like one of these. Why not get this one? Right? It's also gold. It's a gold. It's a chronograph. It's a different type of chronograph. It stands on its own 2 feet. It's a great alternative, right? How much is John Mayer now? John Mayer is like,
Hmm. I don't know, but probably about 100,000, I'd guess.
yeah. So this is that. So it's 100. It's like 150 now on the Chrono
Oof.
24. But Moonshine is a great alternative because you get a full gold, right? You get full gold chronograph that stand on its own 2 feet. It's not gonna, because let's be honest, if you get just a green Speedmaster, you're not gonna satisfy that itch, that John Mayer itch, but you'll have something that's unique, something that's different, but just as good. Maybe even better. I would honestly, if it's just between you and me, I think this is better than the John Mayer.
Oh
Just
well, I'm
between
on
you and
a
me.
I'm on a completely different avenue because one, I don't like the John Mayer Daytona,
Yeah.
so I just don't think it's very much. I think the only people who really like it are just the hype monkeys. But and I think that moonshine with the red is ugly as shit. But I actually kind of like the green dialed gold Omega only because I think green and gold's a pretty nice looking color combo. But I still wouldn't buy
Green.
it because it's probably not water resistant.
Oh no. 50 meters. 50 meters. It's not water resistant. But here's the thing. I wouldn't mind a green and gold Speedmaster, but they should have done it 3 years ago. If they really wanted to make a green one, because right now that it's the worst timing, it makes them look like dickheads. Okay, it makes them look like they're copying John Mayer. Okay,
I
that's
buy
all.
that.
Speedy Hernandez, $2 super chat. That John Mayer itch equals ooh herpes. Ouch.
Allegedly, allegedly.
Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Jubilee, Jubilee. Yep, good to
We love you, John
see.
Mayer.
Hmm?
I was just saying we love you, John Mayer. Don't sue us.
Link for John Mayer. I'm just gonna drop the link for John Mayer to hop on the live stream with us. Johnny, come on, hop on. Let's talk some watches. Tell us why you made the Daytona with the green dial go through the roof. I'm really curious. It's a fucked up thing to do. Look what happened. Let's see how original Rolex and tour releases are in a few weeks. Andy, and that's the thing, man. Oh, also Maldives Speedy Dial is better than the Daytona dial. I listen.
Agreed.
I wouldn't agree, but I wouldn't disagree. I think they're different. They're distinct in their own two ways. Oh shit. Oof. I'm gonna check that. I would say I wouldn't say they're one is better than the other, right? Personally, I don't think one is better than the other. I will say here, look, I have both of them here side by side. I'll say, and that is why it's good. That they're different. Okay, so these two watches, they're totally different, right? They got two distinct looks. There's two ways of doing chronograph, right? One's automatic, the other one manual wind. Ceramic bezel versus like a steel bezel. Screw down, not screw down. Water resistant, zero water resistance. Different style of bracelets, etc. They're different watches, but they're both chronographs. You know? Hey, Parm, welcome back.
Welcome back.
No audio.
Uh-oh.
What happened, man? So funny. All right. Well, you have to click on the gear icon and then audio and then try to figure it out. Maybe you need to reboot the computer. Mike K. Moonshine is very different to John Mayer. Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of it. John Mayer is John Mayer. If you want John Mayer, you have to get the John Mayer. Right? If you can't get the John Mayer, get another gold Daytona. If you can't get the gold Daytona, get the Moonshine. Get something else that's just as cool, if not cooler, and it's cheaper, and it's completely different. But getting a John Mayer on the budget is like, dude, it's like recommending someone to get a Pagani Designs Daytona. Hey, Tickers, what's going on, man?
Man, you're right.
Doing good, doing good.
Good, yes, excellent. Moonshine is very different to John Mayer. John Mayer, love John Mayer. John Mayer rocks. John Mayer rocks.
Alan.
John Mayer.
How we doing?
Hey, just talking watches, man. Just talking watches. I'm talking about why this this Omega release is so disastrous, and why getting a Moonshine is a great alternative to getting a John Mayer Daytona.
Did
versus
Omega release any new watches?
Yeah, I've heard about them.
You haven't said Tim.
You haven't mentioned them. You haven't said about them.
I know it wasn't covered.
Yeah.
It wasn't covered by any major networks yet.
No,
it was a very quiet in the background release. Most people don't know about it. Most people haven't heard a single word.
I mean, you haven't mentioned it. That's for sure.
I haven't listened.
Not.
I might have
I heard a room about some green Seamaster or something.
A green one.
Seaweed.
That's wrong. Sorry, forget it. I'm wrong. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look, PJ Mitchell. Here's the cool thing. Rolex. Now, I'm really excited for what the Rolex is gonna do, because I know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be one of the most disappointing releases ever. They're probably not gonna do anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here from Rolex, and I pronounce to you the Hulk 41. Mic drop.
Oh, no.
Fuck
never.
Come on, man. Get with the program.
So.
No chance.
I hope so.
So come on, is this worth 57K then? This one in front of you, Tim, or not? Is it worth 57K?
Actually, I think it's worth 157K.
Fuck off. Why?
Why?
Sell it to me. Why?
Market position. Let me show you something.
I mean, it's a solid gold chronograph.
As followers of Omega, as followers of Rolex, as you say.
Because Rolex John Mayer. Look at Rolex John Mayer. It's going right now.
Yeah, but John Mayer picked it. That's why the fuckers are buying it, because John Mayer wears it and he's got fucking good taste.
Well, so what? Who cares? Who cares?
I don't
think this is
understand
a
why
better
you're
watch.
comparing
Just
those
actually
two
a
watches.
biker that I don't know about wears it. Who cares? There's two watches here. One I think is better than the other.
I think the John Mayer one looks better than the other one. I prefer the look of the John Mayer, and not just because John Mayer wears it either. I prefer the look of it.
Really?
I prefer the look of the John Mayer one than the other one.
I do compared to that, because I think that one's all washed out.
How much is the John Mayer one? Again, how much is the John Mayer one?
$158,000. 2 secs, guys. Design Atelier. Could you do me a big favor? Can you put the new titanium Omega, make me a bracelet for it in titanium? The one that's on the NATO with the fixed lugs. Put the bracelet, make a bracelet. I think it'll look amazing on a bracelet in that color.
So it's 158 fucking thousand bastard quid. Is that because because of John Mayer? Is that it, or is it?
Yeah. No, it's also because of hype. It's very limited. It's very limited production. I think a boutique gets 1 or 2 of these per year, and they give it to their best customers. VVVIPs, not just VIPs.
Well, the thing is, Mayer's got fucking hundreds of watches. He doesn't wear this all the time. Okay, he owns one, but it's not his sole watch. He's got fucking hundreds of watches.
I think he got it on the grey market to begin with.
He's got hundreds of watches, though. That's not his only one and done. He owns 4 or 5 Daytona. He's got a fucking obscene
4 or 5 Daytonas. That's it. I think he has at least.
More. I don't know. I can't keep up. He was on he's done two Hodinkee videos of his collection. 2014
but I don't think he brought all of his watches with him to do those Hodinkee videos. I think he's just trying to play humble. That only a few.
Yeah, but I like the fact he's a proper not watch nerd. He does know about watches. He's a geek. He knows the numbers. He knows the history of them.
Actually, he got this watch back when it was still a dog. It was going below retail, or maybe a little bit above retail. Time to unwind. £4, 49 cents. Do you think? On day of new Omega releases, Rolex marketing team were high-fiving each other round the water cooler? Now COVID restrictions are over.
Round the water cooler, love it.
I think they're high-fiving each other most days anyway. I think Omega come up with some great watches.
Round the golden diamond encrusted water cooler. It ain't a normal water cooler. Rolex's water cooler will be fucking. There'll be waiting lists to get water.
Well, I think they just drink straight diamonds. They don't even have water in there.
Yeah.
They got diamond dust.
Diamond encrusted.
Yeah.
Gold foil around the fucking cut.
Tim, can you pull up Andy Bin's comment that's underneath the super chat?
1 second. I think, just to answer, I think they did, because Omega just proved themselves being a follower. It's such a cuck move.
They knew they were anyway. I think they high five. They make some lovely watches.
Omega, are cucks. They're cucks. Andy Binns, Tim, the Rolex diehard, hate the new Omegas, while fans of multi-brands love them. Personally, I wash cars for a living and will never be able to buy a gray market Rolex. Now get a good one. Ooh,
go to your Rolex AD and put your name down for an OP. You're on the list.
What?
You've
OP?
got a Rolex for an Oyster Perpetual.
I think actually Oyster Perpetual is too difficult.
No, or a Datejust.
Like a black dial.
I think
Datejust.
A black dial OP. A black dial OP.
No.
You can get it.
Do what Mathis did. Get a Datejust 41. You don't have to chase this hype.
No.
A simple Datejust will get you through life. Or he went out and he got himself on the wait list for Explorer 2 polar dial or a black dial. Dude, there's plenty of here's the thing with Rolex though. They want to sell you a watch. They just don't want to sell to a Cameron, someone who will just flip this watch the next day.
Rolex don't care if you wash cars for a living, wipe asses for a living, anything. Mm-hmm. What they're looking for as customers is passionate customers. Love the brand. Yeah. If you love the brand, wait for the watch. Shows you love it.
They'll get it.
Don't flip it.
Eventually,
they will get it for you. Take the. There's nothing wrong with a 41 Datejust or an OP in black dial.
You just have to 1 second. I'll be right back.
You have to be patient. And that's what Rolex are after. They just want loyal customers that love the brand. There's no. Get yourself on that wait list for. Go in and chat to an AD, and say, what can I get? What's available? I can wait a year, 18 months, save up.
Yeah, you just need to show up to your local AD.
Fisherman.
Take off your hat and say, Sir, please. I would like to get a basic steel sports Rolex, sir. I'm ready to wait as long as it takes, sir.
Please.
Okay, now.
Please.
Yeah,
please.
The modern
puppy eyes. Puppy eyes.
Oliver.
I brought some creams here with me, if you would like, and coffee. And I'm willing to wait, sir. I don't want one now. I'm willing to wait as long as it takes, sir.
Offer to wash their fucking car.
Yes, and I'll workshop free car wash services to all the sales associates for the next year or as long as I work there. Thank you very much, sir. Here's my card. And listen,
And the Rolex gets
do
on the
that.
wrist.
Yeah, and you'll get a Rolex in no
You
time.
get a fucking To be fair, if he does that to me, I get a fucking Daytona.
Yeah.
That's right. Who wants to have an addition to buy a watch? That is exactly right. This is why I don't get the fucking dress up, decide what watch you want to buy, and go and have a fucking interview. I'm sorry. It's a fucking watch. I'm done with it. Done with interviews.
Says
bollocks.
Tickers,
I want to go in and buy. No, I'm sorry.
Highly
if they've got
desirable
one to sell, I want to be able to go in and buy it.
Now.
Tickers. If you had one watch that you were able to sell, you would interview people and say, and pick the person that you think is worthy of it. No,
Tickers. How is this different? Tickers. How is this different as from a job interview? When you go to a job interview, why do you have to interview people? Why? Why do they have to interview?
But
why?
The sales associate is just looking. They want the person that's passionate about the brand. That's all they're looking for.
I don't want to.
Will he love the watch?
Tickers. If I'm making a quality product, I don't want my product to be worn by dickheads. No. Okay, I don't want those dickheads wearing and giving a false impression of what my product represents.
But the job interview is to suss out if you're a flipper. That's all it is. Are you going to flip the watch straight away?
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you guys say this every day, but my AD doesn't give a shit. Well, so I go in there probably once a week, talk to 3 or 4 different people. I've been offered to be put on the list one time ever, and that was for the gold Yachtmaster because I said I liked the I can't think of the name right now, but the rubber band. And anytime I said I wanted to buy my wife a Oyster Perpetual, they told me check back in a couple months.
Time is money's comment here. I agree with Tickers. You should not have to kiss butt to give some. But Tickers comment. Tickers, have you ever been to a Rolex AD and looked at a watch?
No, but I've looked at Rolex. I've looked at Rolex.
Exactly.
Why the fuck should I do? I've looked at Rolex.
He would have been offered a Hulk the day he walks in. They would slap a Hulk on his wrist. He just doesn't think they would. So he doesn't go because he listened to all the people.
No, I don't want a fucking Hulk. Why the fuck would I want a Hulk? Fuck the world.
Not a job interview.
They would slap a John Mayer Daytona on your wrist.
I've got an FXD, mate. I love it. That's
but that's a little bit
I disagree.
And I got it delivered by the fucking
M3 Carlino's comment. M3 Carlino's comment where he says they do not care about customers.
I'm not begging for a watch.
No.
But sir.
My AD will quite happily discuss what watches I should buy, which aren't even Rolex.
I got that delivered to my fucking house through the door. I didn't move a fucking muscle and I got it.
Well, I'll tell you my AD story from yesterday because I was at the mall and I went to the AD and, of course, was treated like a shit sandwich like I always am. But I walked in and I talked to the same guy who I've talked to 1,000 times. He's a big old, tall, lurch-looking guy. And I walked over to the Grand Seikos, which is where I always walk to first. And I said, did you get any new Grand Seikos? And he goes, no. And I said, well, when are you expecting any? And he goes, well, I don't know. We'll probably get some. And then I look on the wall, and he's got one of the brand new, limited 550 only, fancy steel. It was the one I told you about yesterday, Tim, the SGH 009. And I just looked at it, and I'm just like, well, that's brand new.
Well,
and I said,
pick a new AD.
He has no. I don't have another AD. It's the only AD in all of Tampa. There's no other AD. The closest AD is 2 hours away in Orlando.
Drive 2 hours.
Which I said is just
suss out, see what they're like.
Which, as I said, is crazy. So I hear these glorious AD stories, and I'm jealous as hell because I've just got one shithead next to another shithead.
Damn.
I'm just a little bitter.
Yeah, you're very bitter. That's the problem.
No, I'm sorry, but I think that's
bitter. I don't think they want to sell you stuff,
180 degrees of my experience with Rolex.
But none of my guys, like, it's like car dealerships. None of my guys know a damn thing about any of the movements that are in any of the watches.
And
I said
exactly for the reason why I went to a few ADs, talked to a load of sales assistants, and I found one that knows about watches and is passionate about watches. Pick your sales associate, talk to people, and you'll meet good people. There is lots of employees for ADs that know so much about watches and are passionate about watches.
No, I'm sure they exist.
There's people in car showrooms that know a lot about cars, but then you've also, on the flip side of that, got people know absolutely fuck all and just it's a job.
Yeah, in my big town, which, as I said, is really surprising, they do not, because I've talked to every single person there. There's only 4 or 5 employees.
I'm passionate about my job, and if I talk to customers, I like to give them as much information as I can, as much knowledge as I can, and if I get customers in that are knowledgeable about what I do, that's great. So when I go and buy something, I want, if I go and buy a telly, I'll try and find the guy in the shop that knows the most about it and tells me about it and is interested in something.
Oh, you're completely right.
It sounds to me, Pocket, that you're picking the wrong guy. You're picking the guy who's standing in there, scratching his fucking ass. You come in, oh, I don't want to be here. I don't really care. Well, I'll just tell him I've got no watches and he'll fuck off and I can go back to scratching my ass again.
Well, and you're partly right, except they do the furniture. They do the furniture store routine at my AD where I guess someone's the next in line, and so the minute you walk in, you get the rando who walks in, and that's why I've seen all of these randos. I mean, I said I've lived in this town for over 2 decades, and I've been going to that AD, forever.
By the way, guys.
And meet someone.
By the way, guys,
tell them you've driven to meet.
I'm sorry, I think my cat's been making noise.
That's true.
My cat was making noise earlier on.
I think it was my cats because I got 2 of them.
Your cats.
They were just going.
Tim, has anybody told you have a nice pussy?
Cat.
Tim, all you need now is to wear your Adidas, and you will look like a LL Cool J from the '90s. Yo, guys.
I liked it better when we were on the other side because I can hide behind the super chats and smoke. Smoking.
Time to unwind. £4.49. And finally, news just in: Rolex have cut their marketing budget by 98%. A Rolex spokesman thanked Omega, then thanked them again.
So they've cut it by 98%. So they're still spending £1 trillion on it. Then here's my buddy.
The funniest quote that I ever heard about Rolex, it was, I forgot who. I wish I could give credit. And someone said like, dude, it's not Rolex's fault that their advertising is so good.
They are good though. They are good.
The
Rolex market. I mean, Tim, you have to take that fisherman hat off to Rolex's marketing team because they are geniuses. Best in the world.
Sir, do you have any Steel Sports Rolex that I could possibly get on the waiting list for?
Please.
I'm willing to wait as long as it takes. I don't need one today. Please. I brought some Krispy Kremes with me.
Guys, go and have a chat with your sales associates, please. Don't keep.
Here's the thing. Buying
and let's be honest. They're only doing a fucking job. It's not. If they had watches, they'd sell you a watch. They just don't have any watches to sell. If they Amiga, they got all the watches to sell. They'll sell you a watch.
Hey man, if you want to go and buy Speedy 3861, be my guest. This is the best piece they make, but don't go for any of these homage watches. Don't reward them for their lack of creativity. Okay, because if you, I'm actually, even if they call me, even if it can flip the Seaweed Master, I'm not gonna do it just out of principle.
Tim, I said I don't want mine. I don't want one.
Yes,
I don't want one. Showcase. He changed my mind. He said, what he said last night. Well, he said last night. He said, Malcolm, if you get one before me, I'm coming around. No, we didn't. But I watched last night, and he said, that in 6 months pull a discount on it. Get a discount. He said up to 20%. I don't know. I think that's a bit. But
actually,
in 6 months' time, the hype's died down
pre-order.
and take a fucking discount. Get it on a discount. It is a nice watch. I have the Great White. Do I need another one?
Yeah.
Not really. I would love a
I don't
green
have the
watch.
money to buy one. I just thought I'd be able to flip
I
it.
don't
Now
have the
that
money
I think about
either.
it, you know what? That's what they actually, I think a lot of people are going to buy it because they think they'll be able to flip them. If you think about it, right? I remember when
I'm not going to do that to my AD. No way. If I'm buying it, it's for me. And if I flip it, it's a dick move.
You're better than Cameron. You're no better than Cameron. Do you want to?
No, I mean,
go down
I
to
like
that
the
level?
watch. If I can pull 5-10% discount on it, I'll love it even more. If even if I get one second hand later on, it's still it's a nice watch. It's a nice watch.
I have been totally
disillusioned. If you're lucky enough to get one first, congratulations. It's.
You mean like watch. Just the first?
But don't flip
first
it, for
one.
fuck's sake! Don't flip it.
Don't flip it. No, I would. I honestly, I would. Why would I keep it? There's really
it's a nice watch.
It's nice, but
you're not flipping it. You're going against. You're going right against.
Yeah, you are going. All your
everything
morals.
That you go. You just you fucking no longer don't know you. You've 8 flippers, and now you suddenly admitting now twice on air. Once last night, the night before, and once tonight that you're going to flip it.
Retract what you're saying, Tim.
Fucking completely.
You said that. You said.
I said that.
Yeah, you said.
You guys need to get your ears checked.
No, there's nothing wrong with my hearing.
I never said that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Time is money. Paul Thorpe, he said he's going to buy the new Omega just to be disappointed.
I should make $1.5 straight away on that. I never will.
Pull up the chat where it says. Pull up the chat there where it says.
Third time lucky.
Last night, flip it.
Yes, we can hear
you.
Hey.
Yes, Palm. Fix it.
What happened? Did you reboot it?
No, my headphones died, so I had to charge them up a bit. And they're wireless headphones. Even
Oh yeah, wireless headphones are just trouble. That's why I switched to wired.
Do you remember last night when Tim said he'd flip that green seaweed master?
I've heard him say it. I don't remember last night. But every night this week. So yeah, he's been saying every night.
Yeah, he's heard it so many times he doesn't even remember which day.
I don't know what.
He said he would flip it. 100%.
But did I say it or did I say it for entertainment purposes only?
No, well, you didn't have a caveat on it.
You tell us.
Only Tim will know. Only Tim will know.
Listen, guys, you were just.
He's got the small print. You've got the small print written on the Kitty Cat T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
The small print.
Showcase will tell you. He heard it. He'll tell you as well that he.
But Showcase, but again, show what he has a point.
Speedy
guys,
Hernandez.
listen to him.
Tim is the dream customer for Rolex. They could do no wrong, and he's begging to throw all of his money.
It's because of that hat. He goes in with that hat on. You've seen the routine.
Excuse me, sir.
That's how he does it.
Excuse me, sir. What new Rolexes will you be releasing this year? Listen, here's the thing. I have the balls to admit.
Can I get one, sir?
I have the balls to admit that I.
Tim, have you got that hat for sale on the website?
See, here's the thing.
Have you been on the edibles, Tim?
Guys, I think the problem is that all of you think that you're so smart. Okay, that's the problem. Ooh. Here's the thing. Let me explain.
Here we go.
I realized long time ago that I'm a moron. That I don't know what I want. You know what I thought? I thought I want that book. I thought I wanted that thing. I thought I wanted that bag. And guess what? It's all just sitting around, and I don't want it anymore. I thought I wanted it at the time. I have this leather bag that I'm trying to sell. I thought I wanted it. Why? Because I'm a fucking moron. Okay. I think in terms of now. I live in 1 month in front of me, 1 month behind me. Okay, my existence is very limited. So I don't trust
Waco
myself.
Started that cult.
The what?
The cult. Where everyone goes there and you all like wear cloaks and we all follow.
Get rid
of your possessions and fuck everything and
Cult, yeah, just
cult.
just
Yeah,
burned everyone.
It does sound like you're starting one.
CULT.
The cult of horology.
Just for the illiterate people, Tim.
Yeah, yes. No one just called him
because we're all fucking morons, according to Tim.
Yeah, he's not a cult. He's a moron.
Guys, if you don't want to be a moron, chuck all your shit out the house. Tim said.
No. I think haven't you bought stuff and then haven't?
100%.
Oh, all right. So
100%.
if you were so clever, why did you buy it? Why didn't you see that you're not going to use it 6 months later?
Because I have hairy balls, not crystal balls.
Right, stay with me this one. Tim, stay with me this one.
Okay.
This is Tim. Tim is a moron. Don't be like Tim.
Don't be a moron. I think Tim's in a philosophical mode. Yeah,
it's philosophy of idiotism.
Super chat. Somebody wants to buy the hat. They're going to the Rolex.
$10. Hey Tim, checking in to see what's going on with the self-proclaimed world famous YouTuber. Have a great show. Getting dinner so soon in K-Town. Wait, which K-Town? Oh, hey.
South Africa, I'd imagine. Cape Town. Have you got a Cape Town?
No. Koreatown, no.
K-Town.
Korean Town. I thought you said Cape Town. Sorry, I was.
Oh.
Getting dinner soon in Cape Town. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
So, where are we with this?
New York? What the? You're in New York already? Holy fight.
He said K-Town. Yeah.
Get the camera of Gonzo stream, Tim.
Dude, that's awesome.
You could take your hat. Please, can I have some food with humble
pie? You see it? You know, I bought this hat.
It's a begging hat.
I haven't worn it once.
But it's your new begging hat. It's the new begging hat.
Wait. You need to do a live stream. We need to see you in a live stream. Go into a Rolex dealer and beg them a different Rolex dealer, not your AD, and beg them. You could
rent that hat out to viewers who want to go to the Rolex AD and get their Steel Sports watch. I mean, you could rent it to me because I'm bold and I could do that.
Yeah.
And I need a haircut.
You just need to start fishing.
I'll bring this hat with me to London to sell it if anybody wants it. It's brand new. I haven't worn it.
Rolex,
I only wore it
any
like
Rolex
right
ADs in London? Beware, the beggars might be around with a hat.
Watch the hat. Watch out for this man.
Rolex guys.
Have you seen this man wearing a hat? Yeah. Close the doors.
Woo! Humble Pine is in the city. Holy fuck. 100%, man. If it's not too late, let me know. It takes me about an hour, and my roommate is off to work, so I have a whole day off. You know me.
Timmy can play.
Timmy, come back. I can go play, do live streams, or just chill. I need a day off as well. This whole Omega gate has stressed me out. Stevie Z Tim, what's the way you should live for your life? Live in the present. Do what you want at the moment. Don't think or worry what will happen tomorrow. If buying the things makes you happy, continue with that. But dude, these things are expensive. I mean, you buy a fucking John Mayer Speedmaster that's 40 grand just to live in the moment. Instead of buying a John Mayer, buy a hat. Guys, I'm selling this hat. Anyone interested?
How much?
Check it out.
Excuse me, John Mayer rocks.
$50.
$50.
Does it guarantee you a Steel Sports watch?
It's made in the United States, man.
But does it guarantee you a Steel Sports watch?
Okay, let me do a Cameron for the moment.
It guarantees Rolex.
Right.
Best made.
Let's do a Cameron.
States. 100%.
Does it get you laid? Do a Cameron. Does it get you laid?
Yeah, Ventile. It means it's waterproof.
Does it get you laid, Tim?
No. But once you have your Rolex, you're guaranteed to get laid, as Cameron says.
Really? He's such a vain fucking Jesus Christ.
Do I have boxes of papers for the hat? No.
Where's Cameron? Bring him on for shits and giggles. I'm bored.
He's probably in class today. Yeah,
he's for shiggles tickers. Shiggles.
Yeah. School today.
Hello, sir. I would love to get one of your one of them steel sports, as they say, Rolexes, I'm not
Tim.
picky, willing to wait as long as
I
it
would
takes.
give you money to do that in London, to go to Harrods.
Yeah, go to
Yes,
Harrods.
yes,
Do that.
I would
yes,
pay good money
make
to
you
see that. Yeah.
Yes.
a big fuck off super chat
Yes,
to do that.
Tim, come on.
Yeah.
I would
Come
to
on,
see
bring
that.
that,
That
Tim.
is what will make that trip.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would laugh
Please,
so
sir.
hard. I'd
I've
laugh
come
so
for
hard.
a
I would shit.
Rolex.
I'd laugh
I
so
want
hard. I
one
would
of them
shit my
steel
pants. I'm telling
sports
you.
Rolexes.
Is there one of them Rolex like the movie stars wear?
Yeah, is it one of them that
Daytonas.
James
Yeah.
Bond wears?
Yeah, go
You
up.
got
No,
one
no,
of
no,
them
he
David
was-
Camerons?
Excuse me. Do you have something called a? Do you sell something called a? I think the name is a Rolex. Is that the word? Rolex.
With the
You sell
Arab
me
Be one of
dial.
them
Rolex?
Jimmy Cameron
Yeah.
watches.
Submariner.
Like James Bond.
Yeah. Yeah,
That-
that's a submarine. Yeah, do you have a
James Bond
submariner?
wear in the 1990 film.
Yeah, I
If
would
you
say
do that,
you've got
Tim,
it.
you will
Fucking
get
have to.
paid. You'll get paid if you do that, Timmy.
You will get.
Two
You will
watches.
get
You're gonna have
women
to.
taking
I'll
their
do
knickers
it.
off
I'll
and
do
throwing
it.
them at you. Tell you.
But Parm, you're gonna have to. You have to hold my camera and record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
but
it.
to Zoom. Yeah,
I'll,
I mean,
I'll hold the fucking light for you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
so
definitely.
funny.
We're
I'll
going to
hold
Harrods.
it.
Tim.
Why not? Why not? Yeah, why not?
Cam is doing his
So
homework tickers.
fucking
I see.
funny.
Well, guys, you have a good night. I got to run off and go eat some food.
Pocket. Don't
Hey,
eat
Pocket.
buddy.
too much carbs. Stay with the veggies. It's good for your mental health, actually.
Well, I'll tell you the worst part of it. I think I have an ulcer. So I've been eating like a bird lately because for the last 2 weeks, every time I eat, pretty much my stomach just goes. Ugh. So I got to go get
Just,
scoped and find out what's up.
Damn.
Just on a
Oh,
side
what
note,
you gonna have
I'm-
a camera up your bum, are you?
Oh, not up my bum, down my throat.
Down the throat, right? so it comes out the bum,
Endoscopy,
yeah.
not a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
I've had
I'm
a
in
both,
Orlando.
mate. I've had a
Pocket.
both. I've had the full lot,
Yeah.
mate.
I'm in
Yeah.
Orlando in August. If you want to go to a Rolex, Evie, we'll go and have a look.
Okay. Hey, I'm up for it.
Yeah,
I
we'll
thought
go.
Malfred was volunteering to do the colonoscopy for you, but
Yeah, that's right.
That'll cost him a Steel Sports. But okay, guys, you be good.
Yeah, if you
See ya.
want to put up your ass, I'm in
Yeah.
Forest there in August.
I gotta tell you, I think a lot, big reason why I was able to wake up like 9 o'clock early today in the morning is because I ate
9
a
o'clock.
ton of vegetables. Yeah,
You
9 o'clock in the
fucking-
morning.
9 o'clock.
There's only
Yeah.
one 9 o'clock in your world, Tim. There's only one 9 o'clock in your fucking world. You
Humble
haven't- you haven't
Pine
got there yet.
tomorrow. Basically, I'm off whole day. There's also going to be Rob. Rob is going to be in the city, so we might all hang out together. So just let me know. But I'm available. I'm available until like 12 or 2 a.m. So
Friday night.
doing anything.
Friday night with Humble Pint.
Today's Friday.
No, tomorrow. You did it tomorrow? Did you forget?
Fucking hell, Tim. Come on.
I don't know what days are. I don't keep track of days, guys. I'm not like you. I don't have a job. I
Look
don't
out
have
of a window
responsibilities. I don't have none of that stuff.
Responsibility? What's that?
What is this? Responsibility. Never
Sir?
heard of that. Waking up to an alarm clock? Just wake up naturally.
Them doors don't paint themselves.
Just a simple Rolex owner. We don't follow your conventional clocks and job requirements.
Tim's been on the gear. Fucking hell, Tim's been on the gear.
Is that what it is? Tim's funny
It's not.
today.
All it is now is you're seeing how he got his fucking Daytona. That's how you get a Daytona.
Well, you need balls of steel to get a Daytona, obviously.
Or a fucking begging hat like that.
For begging her and balls of steel.
This is
Like
a
a mountain,
Rolex
you know.
bagging hat.
You scrumple it all up bashful. Oh,
Scrumple.
please.
You have to. It looks better when it's scrumpled. Oh, look at that! Looks perfect. It's way better. Mike K. Tim, go in with your Daytona and the hat and say to the AD sold, and say, some AD sold you it, but you are not sure about the dial color and would like a black one. If you
Or
have one in stock.
Do it with the accent. Do it like you were, you would if you were there,
Please,
Timmy. Tell us how that would go. Yeah.
Turquoise.
Also, can
Turquoise.
you help me set the time on this
And the
here
platinum.
wristwatch?
The platinum one. I like that metal.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? That goes really well with the Adidas because it's got the black and white. Kind of cool. Oh, and check this out. The hat, it's got a bit of a red here, just like the word Daytona has a bit written in red. Oh, it's
candy red, yeah.
And
yeah,
you didn't buy things
like the Rolex sub with the red
candy
red writing. Yeah,
yeah, but he's not wearing a Rolex.
No. There's a Submariner that's got red. I'm sure there's a Submariner that's got red on an early one that's got red
vintage
on the
one, vintage one.
Yeah, vintage one. Yes.
But this one's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a full package, guys. In the vote, we had 100 people voted in this here poll. John Mayer versus Speedmaster Moonshine. It's basically within the margin of error. Sorry?
When you were chatting about the black and white GMT. They call it the Oreo, the Amiga, the black and white GMT. Seamaster GMT. You had it on before. Now that is a lovely looking watch. That's gorgeous.
The black and white one.
The black and white, the Oreo.
Yeah,
The Oreo.
I didn't know it's the Oreo. I know which one.
It's
a nice looking one. Yeah.
Yeah. I said I was just saying that Omega should make a dedicated line for, because they have like a Seamaster, that's their divers. Then they have a Speedmaster, that's their chronograph, but they don't have the Travel Master. They need the travel.
They have the
they have
that GMT, that one.
The what?
Yeah, they have that one GMT, don't they? That one. The Oreo.
Yeah, but it's in the Seamaster category, right? It's in the Planet Ocean.
Yeah.
And it's too big as a travel watch. You don't really want to travel with the brick on your wrist. So it's a cool watch. It's original color combination.
Yeah.
Right. This watch kind of, it's unique in its own right. But they just don't have anything dedicated. This is a beautiful watch right here.
So it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Right?
That's a nice one.
That's
original
on my list. On my list. Gorgeous. I just need more credit cards. More credit. If any credit card companies are watching, if they want to send me a credit card, just post a link and I can send you my address. You post it out to me, I can get this watch.
God, that's expensive. 8,000, I suppose, in pounds. What's that about?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's not buying it. His credit card are buying it. You see, that's
yeah, fuck him.
His credit card is buying it, not him.
Live for today, Tim says. Fuck it, put it on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm all out of limit. I'm all out of limit.
Max,
you've got 2,500 in your checking account.
Just pull up Scott B's comment there.
But I have a Ming that's around the corner. I'm gonna have to put $1,000 on the Ming, and I'm going to London next week.
Of course you
and
are.
It's gonna cost me so much money.
Why is it going to cost you so much money? You've got a million points, air mile points. You got the flights for free.
But you can't use.
You can't buy fucking dinners with that, though, can you?
Yeah, or you can't use it for Uber.
Tim's got the hat. Just get a guitar tickers.
That's why I'm selling the hat. That's why
you bring a guitar. You bring a guitar tickers. Tim's got the hat. You can just make.
Dude, this is not a cheap hat. I think it's actually a good deal. You fikers, look.
Right, I tell you what.
Tim, pull up Scott B's comment, please.
Hold on a second. This is an expensive hat, you fikers. Actually, I'm giving you a good deal.
You need to watch Oliver, and then when you want some food,
some more.
Sell the hat now. It's going to
have some more, sir. Oliver, watch Oliver and do the Oliver trick with that hat.
That hat's got to make an appearance at Harrods now. Come on, you can't sell it.
Please, sir. Can I have some more, sir?
Peruka, you need a Seamaster card for that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's good.
Guys, don't put watches on credit cards for fuck's sake. Don't get in debt for watches. I'm just dicking around. If you can't afford it, don't fucking buy it. Fuck me.
Oh
the gas
shit!
and
It's
the
like
electric bill.
$85.
Electric bills
hat.
are like fucking as much as an Amiga now anyway.
$85 hat.
Petrol's petrol is dearer than fucking sports model Rolexes. It's fucking crazy.
Ridiculous.
Feels mental.
It's an expensive hat. I'm telling you, $50 is like a good deal.
Tim, fuck the begging hat. Pull up Scott B's comment, please, buddy.
Scott B.
Scott B is just up a bit now because you're looking at.
Oh yeah.
Begging
One
hats.
second. Link for David. Scott B.
1104.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Alan Boutique at Mayer's Boutique at Mall at Millennia, and the Mayer's at the Florida Mall are the two Rolex ADs in Orlando. Are you coming to Orlando?
So cheers. I'm coming to Orlando. Yeah. So I think
When's this?
I did mention it to you, and you said you were up for coming down to Orlando and hooking up. So we could go. Let's go see Pocket and see.
When is this?
August.
Oh, August.
Yeah. So let's go. There's two Rolex ADs we could go to.
What date? Like I
don't know. We can in middle end of the month. I'm coming. End of August. Middle to end.
End of the month. Okay, so end of the month could work.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to stay with you guys in the same room.
Yeah. That could be awkward. He's staying with his wife. He's with his fucking wife.
Don't want Archie coming at me, to be honest, and I don't want any involvement because Archie could think you're cheating on.
You don't want to sleep with the guy that slept with Archie.
It's like but it's like a 6-pointed fucking triangle. It's not. It just doesn't work. No.
Whole Milk says, "Don't
we'll work something out
for watches. Tell that to Timmy." The thing is, though,
Tim,
I'm like
stop getting in fucking debt for watches.
But I'm in good debt. Like the watches
only
I
because
buy,
that Daytona covers your ass.
Yeah, no, like for example, right? The Summit that I bought, right? Let's see.
Put it this way, Tim. If Rolex was worth the same as Amiga,
yeah,
would you buy Rolex or would you buy Amiga? If there was no, no Daytona's worth 50 grand, would you have bought the Speedmaster or would you buy the Daytona?
You know what? Like,
take value out of the equation.
Yeah. Look, I think I would be a one watch guy. When I got my Submariner, I was so happy. I think I was the happiest that I've ever was in my life with just the sub. The problem is that I went out to buy the Daytona, and they told me that Daytona is a waitlist only watch, and you have to buy one of these. And they showed me 3 watches, and I went with the sub, and then I fell in love with it. But then because I loved the Submariner so much, I wanted to know more about the brand. And then I found out that the watch I'm waiting for, the Daytona, is so valuable, so desirable. Then it was like, oh shit, that's incredible. But with take the knowledge out of the equation, and Submariner was just the perfect watch for me. Explorer 2 was even better. Would be even better. But value out of the equation, I don't know.
Super chat, Tim.
They're just not as comfortable. Air King Ben, $2 super chat. Good morning, all. Ben. What's with the ugly hat, Tim? That is my
begging hat. It's the begging hat.
Begging hat, Air King Ben. This is the begging hat. If you go and you want to get a Rolex at retail, you gotta be polite. You gotta say, "What are here? What is here? This Rolex store here, and do you have one of them
Rolex
Submariners that I hear about?"
Please.
Yeah, you got to do that. You really have to.
You have to
go there.
But no, Tim, I have a friend who wasn't into watches at all.
Yeah, you have a friend, Matt. You have a friend.
I have just the one. Well, there's a guy I know who knows a guy who wanted to have a look at a Submariner. Wanted the date. He's not into watches, and he wasn't convinced. We went to the AD. He put the watch on his wrist.
Yeah,
love. He went outside and he was like, "Oh my god, I need that watch. I need that. It's so gorgeous."
Wow.
And it's just, you put it on and instant, and you just
instant love from first sight.
Just fall in love. And I watched it happen, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, how cool is that?" A guy who's he's not into watches, but he he's at that point in his life where he thought, I'd like a watch. I'd like something to mark my accomplishments. And he's got a big promotion coming up, and you just think this is where he'd like to be. He's not out there with big, he doesn't want anything flashy. He just Submariner date. He likes it with a date. No, sorry, with a no date.
No date.
And he just put it on, and it's just done. He's in love.
It's a perfect watch. It's perfect.
For me, I'd like the date. I like the date bubble, but he was just the
no date,
just a Submariner. And we walked outside. I went to have a cigarette, and he just said, "Alan, that is such a fucking nice watch." Just on my, he says, "I'm outside now, and it's not on his wrist." And he says, "I feel naked already," and I wore it for 3 minutes. And he said, I'm not in a rush. A year.
Yeah.
So he's happy to. He's a really patient guy.
So he's on the wait list. You got him.
Yeah,
you got him onto the wait
happy
list.
I hope so. I hope so. He's happy to wait. So he's in no rush. But he just.
It's a kind of watch that you shouldn't be rushing.
But as that guy was saying earlier, he washes cars, so he can't afford it. You can, go and look and fall in love. That's what it's all about. Love the brand. That's what they want. And that's the instant reaction. I saw it happen in front of me, and I'm just like, and sales associates see that every day. They know, they see it. Must be such a good thing to be able to put a watch on somebody's wrist, and they go, and wow, and and then to get them that watch, how cool is that? How fucking cool is that?
And technically, that's all you need for the rest of your life.
He's one and done. He's one and done. If I can convince him to get more, then build a collection. If I could be
one and done guy watch. If I could be
I don't think you can be
done
can you?
Guy watch.
It doesn't exist. So cool. One and done doesn't exist.
You can be if you're into.
I don't want to have the headaches anymore, man. I don't want the headache.
But you say if you're not into if you've picked something out that's perfect, you must be into watches to find that perfect one. And then it's not a one and done because it's always something.
Because you don't know your taste.
The next one's always
right away. It takes some time to see everything and to realize what is it that you actually like. And
Super chat Tim 495 fine
499ers fine $5 super chat. I prefer my Speedmaster Professional 300 over the Black Sub. They're both good. They're both good.
Yep. Nice
I think it's crap all over it. I think it craps all over it. Ooh,
I wouldn't say that.
Ooh, wow.
Hard words. But no, you can see it. Here's the thing. Why it can't? Because they're different watches. Okay, they're different watches.
If you read the rest of it, though, Tim, it's a contradiction in terms there.
I was so underwhelmed when I first held a sub. I would buy a Cermet, though.
So you're underwhelmed with a Submariner, but you want it with a green dial. It's a contradiction. It's the same fucking watch with a green dial.
Well,
it's the same watch.
No, it actually is not. You know why? Because I'll tell you what.
Bezel.
With the black dial. No, but here's the thing.
No, sorry, with the
Rolex,
bezel. With the green bezel.
Bezel, yeah.
No, but in Rolex, the green bezel, it's not just different color. See, in Omega, when they put it in green, they just put it in green because it's a fucking hot color right now. That green means nothing. Now, Rolex green, when you get the Kermit, that's 50 years of Submariner celebration. Hulk, 60 years celebrating Rolex Submariner, 60 years. The
it's
Cermet,
almost like we're quoting Blake Horsepowers here, isn't it?
70 years. It's not the color. The color
I put
nothing.
The green stripe down my car and 200 fucking horsepower faster.
Well, it's not faster.
It's the same fucking watch with a green bezel.
Celebration. Yeah, I'll tell you this. In sports, there is a lot of like when you listen to music. Do you listen to music when running?
Do I look like I fucking
you look like
running? Okay, I'll tell you this. There is music that will just pump you up. That will go bam, bam, bam. Let's
when I went to the gym, I used to have the Rocky soundtrack on in the gym and the running machine.
There's something that Rocky soundtrack does
Rocky
to your body.
The best fucking workouts I've ever still.
It pushes you further.
So you see Russia, Should we say we like anything to do with Russia?
Tickers,
The bit in Russia. Fuck me dead. Yeah.
Okay, so having a Sermit, it's just like having a Submariner on that plays Rocky theme song in the background.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's more in Rolex terms. It's more. It represents something greater than just color. And other brands, they don't fucking get it. They don't get it. They think it's just like painting a flame on the side of the car, and it will make it go faster. But it doesn't.
It does.
But it doesn't make it go faster.
Yeah, it does. It does. Because like fuck. They go like fuck.
Time to unwind. £4.49, and definitely
go faster stripe. That's what it's.
Finally,
sorry guys, I've got cats climbing up the back of my chair.
2 Hulks for 1 Omega Speedmaster. Anthony Ferris said it's the new GP skeleton. Hold on a second. Definitely, finally, Timepiece gentlemen have just swapped 2 Hulks for 1 Omega Speedmaster. Ooh, I don't think he did that, but he said it's the new. Ooh. Well, I think Anthony is doing some kind of wheeling dealing there. I've been getting news about him whole day. This stuff is going on. What is it? Penthouse sniffs records at 95K per month. He's buying a penthouse and he's paying 95K per month, and now he's selling a GP for a loan of $100,000. Just some weird stuff. Anthony is doing some weird stuff. I don't know why he needs to do this. It's all very, very weird. And insider information: $2 Rocky soundtrack on in gym while cleaning the shower. It makes you clean the shower faster, actually, with that soundtrack.
Yeah.
David.
Yeah,
David.
The shower's full of jizz thinking about your missus inside.
You've never cleaned a shower, Tim. Fuck it. Come on.
It's true. I actually, the rundown does it. Doesn't it? I thought that's
why not?
Yeah, it does. It's close enough. It's close enough. Use a bit of shower gel. It's fucking good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just water.
Just shower. Clean it once and shower in the fucking gym.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Shower.
Yeah. David, what do you think about these new Omega releases?
You don't need the begging hat for Omega. Come on.
No, I got it. I got one already. I got the Speedmaster already.
Oh,
the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one, the classic. Perfect, beautiful, clean, sharp, amazing.
See, I don't get involved with all these hype piece things. You know, I'm just not into that sort of thing.
You're not chasing them. That's why you got the green IWC. It's not a hype piece.
It was a joke because I'm wearing the Pepsi. It was kind of a joke. So anyway.
Oh, Rolex. By the way, who's that guy in the picture? You know, he's wearing Lady Size Explorer 1. Who?
It's John Hamm, yeah.
John Hamm? Yeah. He's wearing a Lady Size Explorer 1, guys.
From Mad Men, yeah.
Yeah. Tim looks like Gillian in that hat, but without all the sex.
Gilligan.
But anyway, to answer your question, I like about half of them. And the other half, I hate to agree with you, but yeah, they're a little bit of a ripoff. But I like the 57s, and I do like the green dial Speedmaster. So other than that,
lovely.
Are you going to be getting one? Are you going to be getting on the wait list for the Speedmaster?
No, I probably will look into the 57 though. The sandwich style 57.
The 57, dude. The 57 sandwich is probably like the collector's piece. That's one that's designed for enthusiasts.
Yeah, I really like that one. So I may I don't know. I'm gonna wait a couple of months, see how see how they do, and if I have to wait for it, I probably will pass because I'm not.
Which color? Oh yeah, the sandwich.
Bravo,
why
David,
not the burgundy? Why not go for the burgundy? Think about it. You got the green, you got the blue. The burgundy.
Yeah. Tim, I agree with you, and I liked the burgundy when I saw it, but I'm old enough, and I've done this too many times to know that if I bought that burgundy, it would sit in the watch case, and I would probably never wear it because it's just not me. It's just the burgundy is not me.
It's for the vampires. For the vampires. Insider information,
I think
$2
right
super
way
chat.
in there.
Tickers, will you bend down for me at the London Watch Show? Good question.
Fuck me.
No,
Insider,
you
if
bend
you,
down.
if
You bend down for me, so I can stick it in your fucking ear. Totally that.
Insider, if you PayPal Tickers £100, I can make it happen, man.
Pay me £100 and I'll clench me arse cheeks and rip your dick off.
If he's willing to do it for £100, PayPal £200, and I'll see what else we can happen.
Oh, 49 is fine. $2. Thoughts on the GP Laureato Chrono Silver Blue?
Let's have a look.
That sounds good.
GP.
Roar of the
I think it's
Tiger.
actually
The green stripe boosting the car's horsepower must be British Racing. It has to be British Racing green. But if you can get the flames down the side of the car, oh my fucking god, they go so fast.
I used to I used to think my car was faster after I waxed it and waxed it and everything like that.
How can it not be faster? It's more aerodynamic.
No dirt on it. Right, if there's no dirt on it.
Fucking has physics.
Actually, it
We
does.
learned that at
Because
school,
the
psychics.
physics, yeah. Physics.
Phys-
The wind
psychics.
bounces off it faster.
100%. 100%. And better fuel economy when your foot's to the floor.
That blue.
So that's my Hellcat.
Well, it's got blue hands and
Is that the
blue
one he
hour
means?
markers.
That's nice. Okay. That's
That
nice.
bracelet-
That's what he means.
That bracelet is fucking gorgeous. Look at it.
It's actually
That
very,
is-
very cool watch.
Fucking gorgeous.
So,
Yeah.
have you seen Dubai Expat,
we-
Tim? He's talking about these
we were in,
GPs. He's Laureato.
we were in
yeah?
Exeter last week,
Yeah.
and we tried a load of GPs on, and there were some real nice fucking watches there.
Really?
That
They were
I
good?
found one that was Tickers will agree it was just me, and they're closing down in 2 weeks, and I ain't got a chance of getting it. But you know, funds. I'll try and find a picture, but there it is. There, they do some fantastic watches. That was one I tried.
Oh wow.
Wait. Oh,
that-
okay.
That bracelet and the deployment clasp on it,
Mhm.
the leather was and it fits to the head. It was just so nice, and it felt so
To
nice
which
on the
head?
wrist. To the head of the watch there.
Oh,
And in
so
that,
you were
in
talking
that
about
the
shop,
leather-
head,
The leather curves into it, and it's perfect. It is so nice, and it was on special offer from 14,500 to 9,425 outlet price,
Wow.
and it was
Damn.
the quality was there. They are nice. We
And in that
tried
shop,
what,
it's
10
told
watches
about
on.
Yeah, what was the one that
And-
someone dropped? Was it in that shop? Shop mouth?
Yeah, somebody dropped a tourbillon in that shop, £100,000 tourbillon, and there's no
What do you mean they
no
dropped?
seating area.
We
They
dropped it on
dropped
the
it.
stone
The customer
floor.
dropped the watch.
Customer, we don't know why we're there, but
Was
it's
by
told us
accident.
about it.
No,
By accident.
by
she dropped it.
accident.
Well, he's
There's no
going to have to
seating
buy
area.
it by accident as well.
No,
To explain it
Their
to the
insurance
wife.
covered it. Their insurance covered it.
The what?
Their business insurance covered it.
The watch
an
dropped.
accident.
No damage to the
What kind of
glass,
moron drops a watch?
and
I
but
don't-
it broke the tourbillon.
You know what?
He
These
broke the
people should be
tourbillon.
forever banned from buying, but completely blacklisted from all the
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
But there was no
Dude, if
seating
you drop
area.
a
They have like
watch,
a glass
tourbillon.
counter.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're literally showing you the watch on a glass counter, and the other
Yeah.
side of the boutique, they're selling fucking Gucci's with a big tabletop where you can have a look at a Gucci watch, and there's
Yeah.
£100,000 GPs in the cabinet, and you're literally holding the watch over a glass counter for you to handle. So
Yeah.
it's inevitable it's going to happen. Fucking crazy. But no,
That's why I always
gorgeous. That
try
GP 's
to hold the
gorgeous.
watch over the table, like
Yeah,
when I'm
but there's no
handling
table.
someone's
There's no
watch.
seats
Also,
and a tourbillon.
did the guy go? Oh, excuse me, sir.
And you just see him running.
$100,000 watch supposed
No,
to be
pounds,
shock
pounds.
resistant.
Timmy, as 49ers live paid for the super chat on this watch. He's put a comment in. Let's tell him what we think.
It's gorgeous,
I like it.
lovely, amazing.
I like it.
Buy it. Buy
Look,
it. How much is it?
actually, it's a great alternative to the AP.
That is very nice.
It's
Gorgeous.
Hey,
I'd have it for the bracelet alone. I think it's gorgeous.
see,
I love
let me
bracelets. I love the
explain why
bracelets.
this watch is okay. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Oh,
Pretty much everything works. I could do without the date, but it's not bothering me that much. But other than
No.
that, man, proportions
Are
are
you
all there.
49s? Are you Are you looking at this watch as in to buy, and how much? Is there a deal on it? What's the cost?
Actually, I mean, it's a great deal. If you want a great watch, if you want a steel sports a chronograph Panda, there's not a lot of options out there actually. And actually, I mean, amongst stuff that's available, this is a great choice. It's unique in its own kind of right.
I still want to know how much it is. I think price is relevant here as well.
What size is that? Is that a 42 or 43?
Like, I mean, this watch is kind of. Oh, actually, it's not that expensive, huh? Okay,
it's nothing like that.
No, exactly. It's different. It's different enough to be its own kind of thing.
It's got its own unique bezel, the screw-off bezel.
Yeah.
So it's got its
own. Yeah, I think you're comparing. DNA. You're comparing something to something like eggs and potatoes again. It's not. How much is the GP? Let's have a look. He wants to know about the watch. How much is the watch?
For exhibition only, $5. Tim, been watching you and AC3 live streams for the past few months and wanted to thank you for the content and entertainment. Keep it up. For exhibition only, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate, man, guys. I do really appreciate all the support. It means a lot. Going to London with Archie, we're gonna be making some incredible content, guys. It's gonna be incredible. Thank you so much for exhibition. And the Air King Ben, $5 breaking WhatsApp. Mathis just posted something for TN Tickers channel. Bring it up, Timmy. As members only, become a members guy. Guys, become members too. It's only like $4.
Members, can't see it. Channel, bring it up to the members only. Become a member, guys.
The WhatsApp is at $10. Check it out, guys. It really helps you. Get my phone number if you want. You can bother me anytime you desire. Check it out. It really helps me.
What is it brought up then? You think? What is it?
Actually,
it's this.
Wait. What is that?
It's this.
What is that?
It's this.
What is that?
I'm not going to press play because they're not members. So if you're a member,
you have to become members, guys. Become members.
It's about my channel, but I don't fucking know.
It's not about your channel. Well, it is kind of.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Become a member and find out.
Become a member and find out, guys.
I paid to find out. Let's, fuck it.
Actually, 49ers, I think, like, if you want a chronograph, if you can't get a Daytona, if you want Daytona, this is a great alternative to Daytona. Actually, it's a freaking incredible watch. Now, GPs are becoming extremely hard to get. Like my boutique, empty. They don't have these in the window. So, but if you could get this one from your boutique, like if you want to build up a small collection, you want the chronograph. This is a great alternative to. It's a great alternative to a Speedmaster. Great alternative to Daytona and other chronographs. It's better.
Having looked at the GPs, the price isn't crazy. I mean, again, this watch
17,000 is not the end of the world.
This was £14,500.
Yeah,
it's the equivalent. It's the equivalent, and this is that's quality.
It's a dress watch, but it's a dress watch.
But is it is smart casual as well on that strap?
Yeah,
and it's a deployment.
Yeah,
it's not crazy money for. They are nice watches. If you like it,
GP makes great stuff. GP makes great stuff, and this new redesign is actually very clean. I like if I wanted a chronograph and I couldn't get a Daytona, actually buying this you can get on the wait list for a Pepsi, like a 2-meal combo deal. You know what I mean? Think about that.
David's hit the nail on the head there.
David H, $10 super chat. Put the GP and AP in hand. They don't compare. Same thing is Hulk and Green Seamaster. I love the Omega, but Rolex quality in the flesh. Oh,
yeah, I don't know. I've held when I had my Submariner. I had my Submariner at the same time I had my Omega, and I'd love David's opinion most of the time, but I disagree with the Seamaster Submariner comparison.
Yeah,
but the GP and the AP, I've never held either one of them. So
I held both of these. I'll say this at a max. So GP is not going to replace the AP. Okay, if you want the AP, you have to get the AP. But if you want a Daytona, then it's a great alternative to a Daytona because it's a steel sports chronograph. Actually, very nice chronograph. Actually, probably better than a Daytona, quality wise. If you want a great, and if you want to build a relationship, and if you want some other highly to get Rolex, this is a great way to build up the relationship.
No, I wouldn't be looking at that to build up a relationship to get a Rolex. I'd be looking at that to have a nice watch.
This is like
That's
you get this.
an amazing
You're
watch.
in such good books, dude.
No, like, of course you are.
Super
but you buy
enthusiast.
three Amigas, you're in good books. But that's a nice watch.
Do you want it's
a nice watch in its own right, though? In its own right, that's a nice
this
watch
is fucking amazing.
It annoys me that we have to compare something to something. I get we have to, but something can just be nice for just being nice, and it's lovely. The GP make great watches. If you haven't bought it already, go and fucking buy it. Show us a picture on the wrist.
This thing is incredible.
It's gorgeous. The bracelet.
I could go.
Send me the
bracelet.
With this
Panda
lovely.
easily.
Yeah.
Easily. You know, if I wanted a chronograph, a high end, very well finished chronograph, this is freaking winner. Chicken dinner. And also,
I need a GP.
These are becoming
100%.
highly sought after.
Yeah.
So if you want something that's highly sought after, you grab this one.
Yeah.
Rolex, $5. Biggest question that will be answered at the London Watch Show: does insider information have a huge ear canal, or does TN Tickers just have a tiny wang?
It's like a mushroom, little hidden mushroom.
You know, it's fun. It's kind of ironic
Maybe.
that person with that avatar would post that, because John Hamm supposedly had a gigantic dick, and they had to actually like tell him that it was distracting people on the set of Mad Men. He had to because I guess he was wearing like loose boxer shorts, and they're like, dude, you gotta like strap that down or something. People are getting weirded out. So.
You gotta strap it down. Oh my god.
Tim, can you bring up 49's comment quickly?
49ers Fine says, I can't afford AP at the gray market prices, so I'll be buying a GP. Dude,
don't compare it.
Nothing.
Don't compare it to AP. Don't compare it to an AP. It's
not really
his own
competing
watch.
against the AP, but it's a great.
No.
I wouldn't be comparing it to AP.
No.
But if you want
Not
this
at all.
one as an alternative to AP, that's a bad idea. But I think this is a great watch in its own right, dude. I wouldn't worry about it. The GP has really stepped up their game.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, thank you for watching today's show. Really appreciate all the support. If you can, guys, become members. It's really going to help me with the London Watch Show expenses. And I hope to bring you guys more
non-stop
fascinating stuff
non-stop
in the upcoming days. Let's go! Thank you, Tickers.
Please.
Small Thread, Night Risk Watchman, and David. Good night, everybody.